Hello, you beautiful people of the internet. We are back in the beautiful land of Fontaine with these beautiful people. And ladies and gentlemen, the Archon of Elegance herself is here. Today, we are doing Navia's story quest. I am so stinking excited for this. I love everything about Navia's character. Her design is phenomenal. Her personality is amazing. She's just completely adorable and close to everyone's heart, to be honest. The writing in Fontaine so far has been absolutely phenomenal, and so I'm so excited to see what they do with her story quest. Without further ado, let's do it. There it is. Braving the tides together. Dude, all of her art is so stinking pretty.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Right, we're her partners from Act 1.
That voice, it's Navia.
Does she have bows on her shoes?
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
We're heading to your mom's house. I'm sorry. Just getting our daily dose of adventuring in. No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of.
Oh, I love Navia so much. Here she is,
Stacking
chat.
up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Oh, wasn't Spinderosa affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
Dude, she has such a big heart, man. The true queen of Genshin.
Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing
Has
is
it ever
signing
been good?
agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment.
IOUs.
They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
I hope Farina is in this, to be honest.
Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another.
Dude, chat, I can't get over her design. She just looks so good.
Before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
Melus mentioned. Sorry.
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
Me too.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, want to take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait. There's
Ah,
nothing
codes.
here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
I feel like it'd be easier to just write out the full theme.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one
Their faces.
is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay.
Okay, Paimon can
That's what I
definitely
said.
see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time. Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
This is like me when I read a chat message and then immediately forget what I read 3 seconds later.
Next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher,
Do we
but
get to guess?
I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes
I have
to
a feeling
worst,
they are.
I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Oh, the Fontaine OST is giving me serotonin, man.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Is that kid okay? He's very excited about something. How long has he been jumping there for?
You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
A boat trip with Navia?
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Absolutely. I mean, I'd be interested in taking a look.
Then let's
Sure.
go. We'll take a boat over.
Hey, my schedule's open.
Oh, you
Madam?
mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Sure sounds good to me.
All right, follow
Oh, that's
me.
cool. It highlights
I'll
it.
take you there.
What progresses. Is that normal? Is that new? All free teleportation. Let's go. Lore skip.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
But until then, we go on a nice walk on the beach.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The
I'm
three
sorry.
Aquabus lines
I need
are
to
all
stop.
named after people in your family, right?
All
Yeah,
right.
That's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
No, I already see that where this is going, man. Don't start. Navia's already made me cry like twice. I swear if we start going about how her mother loved her and get like a mother cutscene or something that causes us to cry again, man. I want to listen. Am I gonna need therapy after this, chat? Am I gonna need therapy after this? Surely not. The land of drama wasn't Inazuma, it was Fontaine. I'm scared. Mother mentioned.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
That's a good question.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Those Melazine tour guys do a good job.
Well, it is what it is.
I
You
love a
know
good
what my father
Aquabus
was
ride
like?
with the homies.
Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have been just his call.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought.
Huh?
My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
His way or the highway, huh?
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Do be like that sometimes.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
Thank you, Leslie.
All right, then let's head out.
Boat trip. Woo! Wait, chat, I get motion sick. Help. Can I bring my floaties? Oh, what a cool opening screen. Braving the tides together. What a cool... That's... I like it.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Oh, this is lovely.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
No, this is what I was afraid of.
Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
Just straight into it, man. Of course. I knew this was coming.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the
Oh, this is
Spina.
such a beautiful scene.
They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
Oh.
My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Us actually getting backstory about the character's life in a story quest. You love to
Sounds
see
like
it.
they were not
You
just a
love to see it.
well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her.
Oh.
But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription,
Silver.
a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning.
Also, she thinks of her mom every time she looks at the...
I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving.
Man, this is such a great way to have this conversation,
That
Chad.
won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Do you miss them? Why? Of course she does. Can we phrase
But
that
no
better?
matter what, we can't change the past. But
Do you miss your dead best
I tell
friends,
myself that
Navia?
I need to keep
Oh, you do?
looking
Oh,
towards the future.
I didn't think.
Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles.
Traveler's probably just being supportive.
Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
Man, Navia's such a great leader. They were the GOAT. A little boat ride with Navia.
We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new poisson.
Oh, upgrades! You guys put in a little roulette table? More gamba?
Navia, do you think she's doing all right?
Oh, do we have a little bit of a cutscene situation? She seems to be managing. She's always been having to cope with one thing or the other.
Okay.
That's true.
Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
But she did, because she's freaking Navia, baby! The GOAT! Enter Poisson. We'll do a little glide in with my nice little concert wings. Very shiny. Oh my gosh, chat. I'm so happy with the way that conversation turned out. Not Traveler asking her if she misses Silver and Malus, though, please. If we could word that a different way, that would be better. Hello? Bonjour. It's me, Chanyun, here to exorcise your demons.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Dude, the Poisson music is underrated, low-key.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey,
Paimon knows French?
I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see,
This is the guy we
I've been
almost
working
tried
closely
for
with the
treason.
boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
You got this, buddy.
All right.
He's a good-looking
There's
guy.
no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job.
Oh, Silver
They
Malus
can't get started on
statue?
sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him.
Silver Malus statue, please!
But now that his name has been cleared,
Oh.
and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navi be featured with them too? Oh, good idea,
Me?
Traveler.
I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
You are too good. You are too modest, young lady. Smack.
Maybe we can have this
kidding,
conversation
just kidding.
again in a few decades.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
That's what I'm saying.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
That's fair. Well, if that's what you think.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet.
Man, I love Navia's
Anyway,
personality
Flora,
so much.
Now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
Navia Poppins.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now.
Does that mean we're the kids and she's babysitting us, chat?
Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Yes, ma'am. Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course.
Mother?
Here, just
Me?
pretend to
Oh.
be Callis, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callis and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Wait, we're role-playing as a married couple? Me and you? Navia? Okay, keep it together. We got this, chat.
Hurrah! Let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss.
Marriage.
I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running the show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone.
I mean, so you're asking me if I have any ideas? We could kiss. We could kiss because they were married. I just, purely from an acting standpoint, that would be true to the characters, you know? That's purely, maybe be a little awkward to have a statue of them kissing, but I mean, we can see how it turned. Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
A hug? A finger touch?
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Okay, then let's try for something imposing. Let's try looking out into the distance. Then why don't we just strike a happy pose? We can try looking out in the distance. A little noble.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Oh, this is cute.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
It's a good impression. That's a good Beto impression.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callis look too tall next to the lady.
Florian, is there something wrong with the camera? Because there's a little bit of a height difference that...
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
I'm not... Aww.
Well,
This is
Paimon a
cute.
fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
True.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
We could, hold hands, maybe? In strength and unity? Okay, this is something more imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
She just punches Traveler in the face. Oh, that's good.
This pose, it makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person?
True. We need a mix
If we were
match.
to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Did they kill them? Hello?
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
Wait, what? Did they murdered a reporter? Navia? You're... Excuse me?
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose
Oh,
a new
okay.
alias.
I was about to say.
You're
Spina di
right, though,
Rosa
that this
is a
may
little
not
morally
accurately
gray.
represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Happy pose.
A happy pose.
Like a dance.
You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Aww.
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
That'd be tough.
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Can one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
These are cute. Oh. This is probably your mom joke.
Hard to pull off. Forget it. Let's try something else.
Oh. Wait, that was a naturally good pose? This is fun. And pose. You are passion.
Different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
They could be locked in each other's arms in a cold, strong embrace.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Oh.
Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jocks? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm
Jockeys?
talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too.
Oh, shoot. Taylor Swift and Adele collab? I'm here for it, chat.
I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently.
Oh.
But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But
Aw.
I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Boat ride back.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
I mean, we're not doing anything. We could do a couple more poses. We're down.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures. True.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Scenery? Beautiful scenery? Time is passing?
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Colter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
What? Is this the guy who betrayed everybody? Wait, chat, remind me, who is Colter?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
First time meeting, I think? Oh, okay. I thought this was the guy who betrayed
You
the
wouldn't
family.
believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Colter. You look as well as ever.
I feel like they would be less happy to see him if they betrayed if he betrayed them.
This guy is...
Thank you, Paimon.
Let me introduce you. This is Colter, another of Spina di Rosula's members.
I should have just waited.
He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
Does this have to do with the journalist?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
That was the one who betrayed him, Marcel.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Oh, no.
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Is it cordial? Get your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure looking name out of my story.
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, it's got a nice ring to it.
Oh,
Do we get
nice
an
to meet
extra
you.
baguette?
I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Oh, Beta wants to know your location.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Yeah, you tell him. We just followed Navia's lead. All credit to Paimon. We gotta.
Wait, now you suddenly resist taking a dig at Paimon?
Nice, nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people.
We're Paimon supporters, Paimon enthusiasts. We love Paimon.
Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
Damn. Just really.
About that.
Man. Screw Fontaine.
Colter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
Well, you see, they're very wet, you could say. They got the very too wet. They are wet forever. They're dead. They're dead.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
Oh, Colter. No, this is going to make it super hard on Navia because Colter's in denial.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone?
Not the music!
Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
Malus and Colter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Yeah, he just got out of prison and found out his best friend died.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Oh, Colter. Man, I feel bad. I feel so bad for this guy. Talk to Colter? Why do I need to talk to him? I'm not sure if I can... I'm not sure if I'm the best suited to console this man who I just met about how his best friend died and he just got out of prison. Dude, when the music kicks in, man, they're... gosh darn it. John Hoyoverse grabbed and wiggled his little fingers into my brain and started pulling on my emotional glands. I'm not sure if that's how that works anatomically, but you get the idea. Navia explains everything that's happened recently to Colter.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
I really like Colter's voice actor, Loki, on a side note. Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would also have found them very difficult to accept. Fair.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
Can we share some of the good news, too? We just don't gotta dump all the bad stuff on this guy all at once.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them, too, is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network.
These guys are reading my mind!
We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Yo, bring up the prophecy.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Romeo?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should
Uh-oh.
remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the aquabus lines.
This is why Poisson did not get a bus line, Poisson?
Romeo was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeo ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia...
Wait, that's all of them!
Boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years.
See analogy?
But on the matter of the aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it.
We're going to try to
Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
That's not entirely unfair.
So, they thought she had betrayed them?
Oh.
But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
True.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
Mustache men, true.
So that's what happened.
From that point on,
True.
Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again.
Interesting.
Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also
I bet
heard
they
that they
didn't.
aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I wonder if we're going to reunite the clan. Or the group.
I think Colter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time.
My guess is they didn't betray him.
Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
That's why we must strike first. Pull out the cannons. No, I'm joking.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Colter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Yo, Colter, can we get you like a nice little, some cake, some tea, maybe a Fanta, a back massage? We gotta, relax a little bit, man. Take a breather.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now.
Oh.
I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Mental health walk, good option.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well.
Salon
It'll
walk.
save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Colter?
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Coulter's like, dang it, I wanted a date with Navia. We spoiled the fun. We want to see Adele cheer up. We want to see the future star of the spin-off.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Mental health walk. Relax with Colter as you head to the court of Fontaine. Are we actually walking all the way there? This quest turns out to be 4 hours long because you have to walk all the way there and back. Skirt, skirt. Okay, so we climb. Man, Navia is such a wonderful, elegant, serotonin-inducing, happy person. Yet every lore and story bit surrounding her is all just so depressing and sad. My stamina.
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it?
Oh.
Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
It's his first time walking to free. Okay, we're actually walking, chat. Beautiful day in the city with my favorite cryo boyo Chanyun. And the flowers smell succulent. Oh. Yoo-hoo. Frolicking through the fields. Man, Fontaine's so beautiful.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
Really? Okay.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
And enjoy the journey?
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Yo, how out of shape are these guys? We walked like 3 feet.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times.
Oh.
When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then.
Oh.
Mr. Callis was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard.
Imagine hiking in a suit. Yeah, you guys would get pretty sweaty. Colter and Malus just sitting drenched in their own sweat, chafing a little bit, lying in the grass.
And now, in the blink of an eye,
Be very sticky.
the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I'm sorry to put that image in your guys' brains. I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Snacks.
Oh,
Paimon does.
Is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Macarons? Is that how you say that? I say it like a American macaroons, which is probably wrong.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Man, is this story quest just us gonna be sad about Malus and Silver the whole time? Processing grief with Navia.
Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Should I go get some?
Oh, would you?
I think we have
but
some.
It would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
Please tell me we have them already.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some stuff on hand.
Is that really how you say that, Chan?
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Sweet. Processing grief with Navia. Step 1, don't. That's literally what she did. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Picnic, let's go. Give the wheat and sunflower.
How did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
Yes, ma'am. I found 313 of them. Here you go. Drops a
You've all
farm.
done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Bakes a ba- Was that
Ooh,
blender?
These macarons look and taste magnificent. Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Does she have a blender in her pocket?
Boss's baking skills have always
Where
been
does she
fierce.
store that?
Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Wait, those look so good.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There's still some important things we must do. You really want to poach me from the Adventures Guild, huh?
Was it that obvious? I just thought you would be a great fit, that's all.
Yo, thanks, Colter. I don't think you want the heat that gets attached from us.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together.
This is so pretty.
Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
You put a big old target on your guys' back, too.
Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Navia's right. That's certainly one way of putting it.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
She says it with more gusto each time.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you.
Man, this is such a sweet moment.
I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
Yo, thanks, Colter.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water in celebration of this moment.
Where's the osmanthus wine? Is that Nouvelette in the bush? He heard us say water and he's like, I'm here. I thought I heard something just now. Was it just some small critter?
Cheers!
Wait, is this an ambush?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast.
Cheers. Nouvelette rushes out of the bush on all fours. Water? Water? What kind of water? Aquafina? Tap?
May your travels
Filtered?
go smoothly. May the Spina continue to grow. And may our friendship last until the end of time.
I'm sensing an ambush.
All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Sniff a traitor. Oh, the power of teleportation. Walk, walk, walk. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. We'll sniff them out, boys. The imposter among us. Skirt. I actually just figured out why Among Us is called Among Us. Because, oh my gosh. My world. Sorry, anyway. Hello, Adele?
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Oh.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
Man, Colter's really good at encouraging people, low-key. We need this guy around more often.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
Wait, do we get a dress too? Let's go, baby.
I didn't expect demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads.
Process our grief,
There are
true.
few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
The Genshin's is releasing some propaganda, man. They're trying to encourage us to go out on mental health walks.
Very well.
What is this?
Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
They're trying to get us to touch grass. It's true, though. It's very good for the brain.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person.
Oh.
She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a result,
Hand?
she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now.
Yo, whose arm was
She
that?
mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you have connected with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time.
Wait, it would be so cool, actually. You know how I said earlier, it would be cool if Farina was in this quest? It would be so cool if Nouvelette was. Because Nouvelette and Navia's story, like, ties are so stinking good.
She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
Oh,
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
true.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive.
Yeah, we see him.
She
We
can
see
commit
him.
to us once she's
Everyone-
older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Everyone sees him. Yo, this spy is not the... So I wasn't just hearing things.
Is something up, Traveler?
He's literally just standing there. Follow me. Someone's tailing us.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Colter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
If Colter gets kidnapped,
Paimon's
I'm gonna
got them
cry.
too. They headed up.
Martin! Get back here,
Stop
Martin!
right there.
Okay. Yo, my bad. My bad. Give me 2 seconds. Gosh dang it! It was... listen, chat. Listen, chat. Third try, I would have had it, okay?
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Epic chase.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
I get to drop a rock on him.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
I'm guessing this is the son of the other clan leader or whatever, the other group leader. All right, Martini. Show me what... Oh, we get to play as her! We need to teach him a lesson first. Immediately shoots them with a shotgun.
Watch out!
Oh my god.
Watch out! Now fire! Well,
That is quite the intense lesson. Cannon fire and shotguns.
now talk.
Dude, Navia
Who
is so
are you?
fun.
And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize your situation. Don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people above and down below as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
They are.
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down. Yeah, you don't want her to shoot you with her shotgun again.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
Interesting phrasing. You're lying. You followed us all the way here.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Why are you angry, Mr. Martinet?
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew.
Fair?
I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
Okay, quick
But
turnaround.
if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time.
All right. We get it. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
It's a smart move. That's a good sign.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too.
She's a good leader, chat.
And moreover, when it comes to the aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door
Based.
for a reconciliation.
Girl boss is girl bossing.
Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Navia Swift for president.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that
Good
far,
observation,
since,
Paimon. Good observation.
Though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already. So why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow.
Is that the underground
I'll also
place?
ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
We got some mafia dealings going on, chat.
We have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again. Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Paimon, chill. That's the best they can do.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's
The
pretty much
the
same,
Paimon
though,
privilege,
so I've long
man.
since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though.
Oh.
Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties, too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Please tell me we get to see everybody singing sea shanties. Please. Hoyo. Wait, what is this? Gift box? Navia prepared this gift, which contains Spina di Rosella... pronunciation, I'm sorry. Uniform for Adele. Oh, okay. I can't... Do I get... Can I keep it for me? What if I kept the dress for me? Would that be so bad? Would that be so terrible? I want to be beautiful. I want to be as elegant as Navia. Traveler skin win. Skirt. Yoo-hoo. Sea shanty time? Ah, here we are. Back in the underbelly of
Coming back here
Fontaine.
really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
True.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
Being a leader.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep, and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it.
Thanks,
You can use the
Navia.
same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Look at Navia's face. You tell her, Navia.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin. Wait, like here? Yo, what's up, Hughes? Oh. Sorry. Sitting with Hughes, my buddy. You enjoy a fantastic meal as well as a wonderful performance. The boisterous... Hey! Hey! As things slowly die down, you returned up with...
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Well, VOD Squad, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed reading that, because I couldn't. Navia?
Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest.
Okay. Navia? Do we get to cuddle? I'm sorry. But do we? No.
Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Or some fishing? Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Oh, this is sweet.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired.
Navia simp spotted. Aren't we all?
Just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound? Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
How are you awake, Navia? If I was Navia right now, I'd be sleeping 12 hours a day. Fish with Navia. Oh, this is cute. Skirt. Where do I teleport? In the water. She's standing on the beach waiting for us, and we come out of the ocean. Like, what the hell? so just absolutely drenched in our 9 layers of clothes. She was a fairy. Hello. I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. You and me go fishing in the dark.
How can you call this fishing when
It's a
you're
country
using a
song.
fully automatic rod?
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
We're cheating.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Wait, do we get these automatic rods after this quest? Please. Please, God. Please, I still haven't got the catch yet for Raiden. I need it. John Hoyoverse, hear my plea. I'm bacon, baby.
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I like Paimon's method. Manual all the way.
Then, let's try regular rods next time. We can have a real fishing competition.
Just us and Navia on the beach in the starlight.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour.
That's what I was
Usually
saying.
by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina. My father
mother?
always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
I like the little crabs going by.
My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
Oh.
All the members of the Spina greatly
The crabs are
respected
paid
her wish.
actors.
So no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
Man, we're getting so many details about Navia's past. It's nice.
When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter,
Dane.
there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Dane, man. True. It must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
Dude, you're fine, bro. Everyone in Teyvat dumps their trauma on me. You deserve it, though. You deserve to have someone to talk to about this.
Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's.
Oh.
And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least.
Navia for president of the world.
Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line.
Frimine. It's just Frimine. We reel it in.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too?
Swim, Paimon, swim! After some time, you finally manage to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia's quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Because she just wanted us to catch everything? Probably because she wanted us to feel better.
Wasting time. The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
No way. No, it was him. I thought about this for a second, but I didn't say anything about it.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Oh, sleepy Paimon. Of course, there's a betrayal. There always has to be a betrayal. We just can't have anything good.
Time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow.
3 hours later.
So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar.
Oh, I get it. You see what
Get
you... Yeah. Let's go in. Navia's face. And just where'd you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See, this guy gets it.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Colter, no! I thought when we were sitting there... Oh, wait. I got the rod? Stop! Check your inventory right now. No way. Do I get to use that to automatically fish? Gosh dang it. It's for the teapot. Someday. I could dream. I could dream someday. All right, back to Poisson. Surely there won't be an ambush waiting for us. Man, they really baited me. Poisson trigger transmission fishing rod. When we were camping and having the macaroons or the macaron, however you say it, I had a feeling. I had a tiny feeling that we're getting set up, but I didn't want to believe it,
We
man.
brought you a gift from the court too.
Whoa, thank you so much, boss.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise.
It's me.
Guess who's here?
It's been a while.
Hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
I remember these guys.
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
Yo, thanks, Coralie. It's about time someone thanked me for that.
You're really
I mean,
amazing.
thank you. Humble
And
victory.
If Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Wait, is she gonna change outfits?
Of course. Go ahead.
No, my dress!
It's a
Or is it a suit?
uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed.
Oh, this is
But
smart.
it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety.
That's fair, but she would make a great spy. No one would expect it's the kid. Sorry, anyway. I got too into the mob boss atmosphere.
So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Colter, no, man.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh. Mafia member in the making. Gotta start him young. Arsa.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're...
Boss!
Oh, no.
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeo and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
It could be a gift, a friendship, like a peace offering, surely?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeo and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardienne.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose.
Wait,
Laurent, where are they keeping their explosives?
did they do this whole thing to, like, undermine the decision that Navia made earlier? To, like, be like, she's a bad leader. She went easy on those guys.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
What could that mean? They're going to try to destroy her mom's line. Oh, we're going to tear them another butthole, brothers. Let's
Blow
go.
up the Clementine line?
Kill them all.
Certainly
I'm sorry.
sounds like it.
I'm sorry. What kind of threat did I just say?
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If
We'll
they've
kill
been
'em all.
planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you?
Yes,
If
ma'am.
the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Man, blowing up a bridge and then murdering a bunch of innocent people, that
Let's
isn't
go,
very
you two.
cool.
We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Oh, no.
Watch out, boss!
He just went straight for it with 2 knives? Hello? Colter! No, Oh, is this going to tie back to when she said other people will pay the price for your mistakes? Or is that not?
What do you think you're doing, Colter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Colter, are you with Romeo too?
Fontaine, the land of betrayal and trauma. And otters.
I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
Low-key, though, Colter played it very, very well. Until now, obviously. When he missed his dagger strike.
You better stick close to me.
I don't let Florent die.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move.
To save Poisson?
Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia.
Because she was born? Or because she killed her mom?
Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
Oh my gosh. Colter, you freaking poopy butthole.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
No, that's probably serious.
Now you're catching on.
Oh.
I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
Oh my gosh, poor Navia, man. She's just dealing with all this grief and the responsibility of all these dead people dying, and then Colter just lays it on her again. Oh no.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh,
beautiful.
man.
Everything I've ever loved.
Yo, we need to exercise his demons.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Navi's gonna be like, no, he's right to some extent.
Have you ever
probably
considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing?
Yo, he's laying into her. Come on, Navia, you know your worth. You got this.
Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Navia's wise enough to know the truth. Come on.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
That's a cool way to do that memory. Very cinematic.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
Pull out your gun.
But Is that really why they support me?
Come on, Navia, you're smart
Is their
enough.
kindness real?
Well, she's been betrayed a couple of times, so it'd be hard to trust people.
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia.
Yeah.
And my mom loves her too.
Adele defending Taylor Swift. You'll love to see it.
I don't know how to explain it, but I like her. And that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now.
Oh, that's a very good thing to say, Florent. Stick it where it really has emotional stakes with him.
You somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent.
No!
I don't want to hurt you.
I swear if Laurent dies, I'm gonna be so mad.
You're gonna have to.
I swear.
Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
No, shoot him. Shoot him first with your umbrella gun, please, Mary Poppins.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real.
There we go.
I
She's
felt it.
wise. See,
It
chat?
helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
The music shift. Do we get to play? Oh, let's go! Ah, this is sick. I love when when for story purposes, it forces you to use the character involved. You know what I mean?
Coming at ya.
And then her voice lines are so, they're so upbeat.
Hey there! A proper
Cannon
send-up.
fire in the city!
Where'd that come from?
Oh, dude, her playstyle is so fun, man.
Hiya!
Smack, smack.
Fire! Well, withdrawals.
Airstrike.
Coming at ya.
Oh. Wait, they look like flattened PNGs. Is that what the
Laurent,
cannonballs
I'll
do?
leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Colter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. And don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Thanks, man.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
That's the story of Navia's life. Chevalier, you and Paimon dash to the entrance of Poisson.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Time to defuse the bomb, boys. We're playing Counter-Strike. Hey, what's up, guys? Smash your way and reach the... Wait, I just need to go through these guys?
Let the mighty be humbled.
Wait, do I have to kill them? Oh, I do. Oh! A time remaining mission? Well, this is interesting.
Okay.
This is fun. See you later.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Bonjour! Would you like a taste of my baguette? Smack, smack!
By
It's a sword.
ordinance divine.
It's my cryo claymores.
For judgment.
The baguette was an analogy for my sword. Die, demons!
These must be the explosives, right? And this
Oh,
is the
they're
control
charged with the
mechanism.
energy.
How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this?
Huh?
Need a key?
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for?
Could it be some kind of keyhole?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Skirt.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
And a radish. Wait, why am I in first person? Surely this won't blow up the line. Puggers?
That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
As the flute kicks in.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
Dude, I love that little flute. Oh, cutscene? What is this? Hey, that's not the element I had. Navia's about to save us, isn't she? Oh!
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Go, Traveler, go! What the heck? A full cinematic? Wait, I actually love that he just switched to Geo. Wait, that's sick.
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Look, I'm doing this the Spina way.
Oh, I love her so much. The music? Navia, Lord of Geo.
Fire!
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so sick. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, the music, too. I love you, Navia! I shouldn't be that loud. My neighbors are asleep. Having been alerted, members of the Maison Gardiennage arrive at the scene. It's 12 at night and I just yelled, I love you, Navia.
Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified.
Yeah, they're about to murder innocent
Anyone who's
people.
willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
True.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale, feeling a bit fatigued.
It's
Feliz
probably
Navidad.
because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Crab.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
She's still taking it hard.
Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Chat, I just yelled, I love you, Navia, at midnight. I hope my neighbors don't come knocking at my door.
Got it. That's good at least.
At least they'll know I love Navia. Oh, Colter, man.
Colter,
You are
I
disappointing.
can understand how you feel. The things that we lost,
She still has empathy
they're
for him.
forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous. And I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both, but
Gone.
I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew.
Except for you. You're going back to jail. You just did a quick 180.
I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula, but once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
He did try to assassinate Navia and also potentially murder a bunch of innocent people, so I'm not sure we should this quickly forgive him, but I'm sure after he spends his time.
Thank you, Navia.
Oh, I still like his voice actor a lot. And his reasoning, as deluded and terrible as they were, like him.
As I thought.
I'll explain in a second.
Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
True. His reasoning, as wrong as it was, did make sense for him. If he was like going insane in prison and wanted someone to like pin all of his loss on, like the stuff he brought up is technically Navia's fault.
She
Or
is also,
not really,
I
but
must say, a truly unlucky person.
it makes sense that a demented person could pin it on her. Does that make sense, chat? Like the villain's reasonings, it's good to have reasonings that you can kind of make sense of. That adds more depth to the story. She's also, I'm going to say, a truly unlucky person.
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again.
Dang.
Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Paimon's an empath.
Just give her some time.
It's okay. Everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Pusan.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
Absolutely.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
This is so beautiful. Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Of course.
Oh, we speak.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better?
That
after
was
taking a
very
break?
sweet. That was very sweet.
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still
Zach
rest
getting
for a
paid.
few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
A little weird, that's true, but that's because I never heard you doubt yourself before. True.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Yes, you are.
Colter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Lighting.
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
True. You got this, Florin. You got
Well,
this.
since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
She's in the statue.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Shut up, Navia, and go with Florent.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Is that underground? Yeah. Skirt. Man, that cutscene was so good. Oh my gosh. Chat, and then the bit with her with Traveler holding her. Oh my gosh, man. Just melts your heart. That was so... And then Aether, I love when... It seems like they're very intentional about when they choose to use Aether's voice. And it... Because it's used so, like, rarely, when it is used, they do it very deliberately. And that's always a cool moment. You know what I mean, chat? Oh man, my heart is melted in my little body. My little corazon. It's gonna be her in the statue with her mom and dad. Oh, and everyone's here.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished.
Okay, Loki, total side note, 180 here. You know how heavy diving equipment is, man? The fact she walked up this, she has to be utterly shredded underneath that, just filled to the brim with muscle. That stuff weighs like 200 pounds.
But
Sorry.
special
Anyway.
times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Okay, here we go. Cardi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm going to pause here just in case you guys want to avoid spoilers for Navia Story Quest. Welcome in. I hope your stream was stinking awesome. Cardi, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, John, did you get Navia? I did. And I love her so much. Oh my gosh, she's so much fun. Cardi, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the follows. Hello, my name is Jonathan. I'm a Chunyun main. We're doing Navia Story Quest, so if you're afraid of spoilers, now's your time to vamoose, man. To clit your butt cheeks and get out of here, you know what I'm saying? I haven't done the quest yet, but I hope you're enjoying it. I am. It's very good. All right, but disclaimer aside... So whenever I'm watching streams like yours, for example, it sounds really good. Like I can hear clearly and your voice is great. But whenever I close out stream or take off my headphones, your voice disappears and I can't hear it anymore. So I just cry myself to sleep instead. So what I was thinking, and you may have a better solution, just start reading me bedtime stories so I can fall asleep to your voice in my ears. Waffle, what the F is that? Are you talking to me? Is that a copy pasta or are you being serious right now? Whoa! Where's the ASMR redeem? I actually use John's stream as ASMR to go to sleep. Do you prefer to go to sleep in a war zone, man? I like screech half of the time. All right, here we go. Back into it. Let me pause music. I'm going back into react mode, so if I miss your messages, chat, I am sorry. I'm sorry, but here we go.
Do I really look that bad?
You're fine, girl.
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
It's gonna be her and the fam. I hope this stays after the story quest. Oh, it's enough to make a grown man cry. That's the design they're going for with the statues. He is so handsome.
This is Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working.
Oh,
We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
smart, Florin.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
Dang, this guy's voice.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
Oh,
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
man, Florin really
I
saving the
believe
day on
everyone
this
is here
one.
for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
She gonna cry. I will also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is.
Also, a very mature thing to do, to accept, like, to humbly accept the stuff, the support.
This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to
Man,
stand
that's
next to
awesome.
my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Oh, that would be surreal, too. And they said they had to put together, like, a record of what she looked like. So this might be the first time she's seen such an accurate resemblance of her mother, chat. And it's next to her. Oh my gosh. That would be insane. I would cry. Oh my gosh. Magnificent. Magnificent. Oh.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you.
And she's back to her jolly self.
Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's
She's always
family
wanted,
photos.
man.
I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Okay, next one. We're exhausting all
Seems
these
like I started
dialogue
to
options.
question myself a bit too much.
Oh, wait.
Looking back on it, I'm
About
honestly
Clementine.
embarrassed. You know, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan.
True.
I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
Okay, last one. What was the last one?
It
Man, her
seems
dress
like I
is so
started
sick.
Looking back on it,
Bastian,
I'm
do you really
honestly
see me?
embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Yo, is Traveler about to go for it? Is he about to shoot his shot? With Navia as your choice, Traveler? Out of everybody? Okay, you know what, Traveler? Based. Impeccable judgment. Go for it, my guy.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me.
Oh, that's funny.
Forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Ah, Laughing. Oh, that was so good. Magnificent. Magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, Navia's story quest is complete. My thoughts on it, I loved it. The whole time, it is so refreshing to get a story quest from end to end that is all about the character and their past and their life. Some story quests have like a main mission you're accomplishing, and it rarely dives into the character's past or stuff about the character. But this one, the whole way through, we were getting little bits and bops and pieces of baguettes about Navia, and that was awesome. And then the emotional bits, man, were super good as well. And the cutscene, oh, that was so good. And then the bit at the end where we're like, we're your partner, Navia, with the image as well. It was so good. I loved it so much, man. That was thoroughly enjoyable. Really good pacing. That was a super solid story quest. Honestly, it was a little bit of a step up from, in my opinion, it was a step up from Farina's. And I can't wait to see what is next in store, chat. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched over on YouTube, let me know what you thought down below in the comments. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.